So this the final part, Martin, has quite a relentless feel to it. You know, it kicks off from the off. Did it
Yes.
feel like that making it?
Yeah, there's not a lot of downtime, really. And Bilbo's a sort of character who is always doing things. You know, he's quite instrumental in, if not the action, then the audience's way into the action. You know, because we're always sort of looking to Bilbo in a way to see how we react. You know, because he's the closest thing to an audience member in the film, I guess.
Because you almost had the least to do in this film, really, didn't you? But
Don't rub it in.
yeah.
God, I
you,
know.
you should be putting your big hairy feet up, but you're fine. You don't worry about it.
Yes, yeah. It might look like I had the least to do, but you should see what I was doing behind the scenes.
But I mean, Bilbo, like you say, he's the way to sort of the audience to get in, and he's on a sort of constant edge of his angst. Really, he's just wound up in this movie. And
He is. And
it just seems that Jackson sort of has developed this psychological thriller in a big budget Hollywood movie, which is quite an interesting.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, I didn't see that coming actually until I saw it. Bilbo is seeing a new friend of his, Thorin, sort of go slowly mad over greed, and over sort of treasures that he wants to reclaim. So, that's worrying for Bilbo. It's worrying because he's losing his mate, but also because it might lead them into a horrific war. So Bilbo does what he has to do.
He's the peacekeeper.
He tries to be Kofi Annan. Yeah,
but it's not a spoiler to say, the title is The Battle of the Five Armies.
Indeed,
it just doesn't quite succeed.
He doesn't quite avert the battle.
And the battle, I mean, you get your sword out, you get your little chainmail out. I mean, are those days on set just completely sort of tiring because you're sort of fighting these guys in grey suits?
They're quite tiring, but they're also quite invigorating because you have to be engaged physically and mentally because when you're having fighty stuff, you have to kind of be on point. Otherwise, you'll get a sword wrapped around your head. So they're quite challenging, those bits. Not that there aren't that many left in the film, but I filmed more than there are, in the final.
Is that always annoying? Cause
it's always annoying. Yeah, it's always
tinkering
annoying.
till the
but
end.
For everybody,
why did he drop that?
But for
scene?
everybody, that's the nature of filmmaking. You kind of think, oh, that bit's gone.
The nature of filmmaking as well is that these junkets at the end of a trilogy or the end of a big franchise, people go, "It's really sad. I'm going to miss everyone."
Do they really say that?
They really do.
Wow.
And you made me laugh a lot actually this week. You're like, no, I don't think it's sad at all.
But it's not
really.
sad. I mean, it's not sad, because I'm not mentally ill.
Yeah.
I mean, I am in some ways about some things, but it's a film that I can watch on DVD if I miss anything. Do you know what I mean?
Is there an element of sadness to the fact that it's a huge part of your life? And
oh yeah, but that's just for me. But that's genuinely
thing.
not. I mean, I'm honestly not trying to be quippy. Martin. It's like I acknowledge it's a huge part of my life. I'm very happy and proud to have done it and to be part of it. It's one of the biggest jobs I will ever do, clearly, and one of the most important jobs I'll ever do. But no, I'm not sad about it at all. No.
What will you miss the least? Do you think?
Miss the least. I'll miss being sort of covered in grime and dirt.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was covered in. No, I missed that the least. Yeah,
Not the least. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was.
I forgot my own question there.
I look
by the
pretty
way. What?
Yeah. What did he say?
Are you being sarcastic with me?
No, I won't miss that. I won't miss being all dirty and grimy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always liked having a bath at the end of a night.